We'll see. Maybe. I think we're coming live.
I think we're live. Are we live? Hello, everyone. Can you hear us?
I think so. I have my iPad down here so I can respond to questions. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Linda. Oh, good. Linda says, yep. Good, it worked.
Okay, so it's not working on my channel. It's so crazy.
It's not working on your channel?
Oh, we got it.
Is it on your channel?
Well, yeah, we got it now. Okay.
Yay!
We are here.
I figured out.
A little bit of a delay, but that's okay. I think that's normal.
Yeah, I see on mine on YouTube it's a little delayed too.
Cool.
All right, cool. Well, welcome everybody.
Well, hi. Thanks for joining us.
We are we're cutting and prepping the Teresita Train Case by Oro Rosa Patterns today.
Yes. This little beauty.
Here's the one I made.
It actually comes together really easily. It didn't take that long to do it.
I thought it would be a lot harder.
I thought so too. The instructions, like you had said, the instructions do make it seem like it's a lot harder than it looks.
Yeah.
But it was definitely.
Like I was like, oh, that's going to be a lot of work. But mine came together really fast.
Yeah, I think it probably took me like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Including binding.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
of course, the binding on the curve is a little tricky, but.
Yeah. Who likes binding? Do you like to bind? No. I'm not a fan either. I don't do a very good job.
I did. I'm going to show this on my Facebook group later today, but I made a pattern that I had for years from Spencer Ogg, and it was such a neat construction style, and there's no binding. I mean, it's birthed through the pockets, but it's just really neat. Like, it's hard to explain, but I was like, oh, this is really cool. So I'm like, any way that I can do it without binding.
Yes.
Yeah. Let me do that.
Is that the one you showed me the other day? The set?
Yes. With the little clutch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So cute.
Yeah, I'll show the inside of it and everything, but because that's the one. Yeah, I feel like that one is just like, you know, if you make something and you're like, wow, like it's such a sense of accomplishment when you get it made. I was like, seriously, wow, I did that.
Yes.
I made that. that would be a good one for us to do.
That's a cool feeling.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, do you want to show the materials you're doing, and then I'll show what I'm doing?
All right. So I'm going to be using cork on mine. It's this black rainbow cork. And then I'm going to be using waterproof canvas. I'm sure everyone has seen this from More Me Know.
Love that.
It's like the best. This is my all-time favorite. So I'm like, please don't ever get rid of this. The 2-yard pack. So scared.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm actually using binding for that too. I don't know if you can see that, but
yeah, it's the same printed binding.
Yes. Hopefully you can't see my mistakes. And then I'll be using some hot pink zipper with gunmetal, and then of course gunmetal, the roses from More Me Know as well. And I think for mine, I'm going to be using fusible fleece. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Yes.
Cool. All right, for mine, I'm going to be using this. It's a navy. It's the Raja vinyl.
So pretty.
It's got like this little like fuzzy background, but it's pretty flexible. That's from Indo Love Creations, so navy on that. And then
love that color?
This thread, contrasting thread. This is Flamingo from Size Swag.
I have that. I love that.
And I think I'm going to be quilting it. So I'm going to use fusible foam, and I think I'm going to quilt some lines in it. So I think that'll look really neat.
I was saying she has to now because she's using the blue vinyl and then the hot pink threads. So now you have to.
Yeah, I love those two colors together. I don't know, something about navy and hot pink. It just
Yeah, and green.
And green, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did the green. This green with the hot pink on the inside of that monster bag. It looks so pretty. So hot pink is like, hi Sylvie.
It's the thing. I'm going to use this. This is from So Majestic. It's waterproof canvas.
That's pretty.
So I'm using that for the inside. So I'm not interfacing. I'm not using the card slots because I'm going to make this as a travel bag, toiletry bag. So I'm not going to add the card slots to it. But the pattern does say if you're doing card slots, don't use waterproof canvas.
It gets really thick. I'm not doing the card slots either.
Just too thick. And then I've got, this is from Wonderground. This is that bias or fold over binding. It's waterproof. There we go.
Waterproof canvas. Yeah. It's green. I love the green.
Green. And then I got this from SME last year. Size Swag had little like hardware kits. So I'm going to use this. It's like a magenta hot pink.
Ooh, that's
with
pretty.
gold. And then it's got the D-rings in it and rivets. It's also got the I don't know if you can see the lobster clasps.
Oh yes, yes.
And zipper pulls.
That's cool. That's cool. They sell it in a big set.
Yeah, all of that. Oh, and there's also a adjuster bar and a snap. And the zipper. All this came in the hardware kit bag.
What?
I was like, that's what I need because I'm always like, I want to do this, and then I go to my hardware and I don't have the size I need, or I have one and I need two, or you know.
That always happens, especially like 3/4 inch.
Yeah, because I don't have that.
Or,
yeah,
3/4 inch.
And then let me show you the handles. So I'm gonna do the strap handle like this, and then instead of a crossbody strap, I'm going to do an acrylic chain, just like a shorter one. So this is the one I think I showed you. I think you've seen this one. It's like,
it's so pretty.
It's just like clear acrylic, but they have in my last, in our last live, I talked about the pinks and the blues.
Yes.
So, okay, so here's the blue one.
Oh my goodness, how pretty.
Oops, there. That's the blue.
I love the blue.
And then there's the pink. There's two pinks. There's a light pink and a dark pink. And of course, I got all of them. So that's the light pink.
That's pretty. I love the pink.
And then this is the darker pink.
Oh my goodness. Oh, will that match your thread?
That's what I'm looking at, because it's a little bit.
Oh, it works. It works.
I think once I, like, maybe the lighter one, once I get it quilted, I'll probably ask everybody to weigh in on which color they like the best.
Yes.
The best. But that's what I'm going to do for the handle. And all of those handles I got from Etsy.
I need to get some.
So, yeah. Yeah, they have a lot of neat ones out there.
That's so cool. I love them. They're pretty. Hey, Maureen and Linda, Gail, and I think I saw Jeannie up there.
Yeah, Mary. Good morning, Mary. See, Delva says that she used to hate binding, but now she loves it. She flipped.
Okay, what happened to make you change your mind? Is there a method you use, or I would love to know, because binding is like, I don't know. I've seen some people say it's relaxing, but I don't find that at all. I find it to be like, I just want it to be done as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Like I don't mind the clipping, the clipping it on or the stapling and then the clipping and all that. But it's like when I get to sewing, I'm like, oh, that part's stressful for me.
I don't like the stapling. I know with this, she said to do staples.
Yeah. So I do, and I know I shouldn't, but I have that, that mini stapler,
Yes.
and I don't remove the staples.
I don't think I would. It's in the
They're so
house.
small. Yeah, and they're in the seam allowance, so they're like enclosed inside of the binding. So
Yeah.
I know some people are probably like, ah.
I would leave it too. You'd have to remove all of them, but don't you have to go back and staple again though?
I
Pattern?
haven't done this one. I only did it the one time.
Okay. Okay. I didn't do it at all because I get too impatient with that part.
Yeah, because you just want it to be done at that point. You're like,
Yes. Yes.
let's go, let's go.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yep. Do you see
Yeah.
Dallas? It's faster, and you're basically done.
Yeah.
And the structure is superb.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I think I just need to do it more.
Oh,
Maybe
that's
get
fair.
more practice.
Yeah. I guess.
All right. Well, I guess I'm ready to start cutting.
All right, I'm gonna start with my cork. I almost said vinyl.
And did you have the little strap ends for your top strap?
Oh no, I need to get those, but I will be doing them.
I get these because they're 1/4 inch. Like you said, 1/4 inch is hard to find.
Is that what those are?
Yeah, or not 1/4 inch. Sorry, 3/4 inch. 3/4 inch.
Yeah, I'm not convinced about the binding. You're right. However, the first time ever I tried the oh my gosh, it's from Fabric Therapy. It's the one with the sticky binding.
Yes.
I tried that on the Teresita, and I have to admit that it wasn't as painful as it was with like bias binding or a waterproof canvas. So I did like that method better. I should get more.
I feel like I need to practice a little bit more with the peel and stick binding.
Definitely a lot easier. I did try once to take double-sided tape and line the center of the waterproof canvas, but honestly, that became a really big mess.
Yeah.
So not for me.
Yeah, and I can't do fold over elastic.
No.
That machine doesn't like that. I thought it would be great because you could kind of stretch it around the corners and things, but
Yes.
that does not work for me.
The machine eats it all up.
Yep.
Just getting my trash can. Are you a tracer and cutter, or do you just go all out with your...
I just go for it.
So do I. Live dangerously.
Exactly. I think it's a patience thing. I'm like, I just want to get to sewing. So let me just get this cutting over with.
Me too. You know, I find that using the cutting machine takes way longer than to do it yourself.
I think that's why I haven't done it yet, because I feel like you got to cut the fabric to fit on your cutting mat, and then get it all set up, send the file to print,
Yes.
wait for it to cut. I'll do this. It's taking too long.
Yeah, I did it on one pattern that I'm testing right now, and I feel like it took like 45 minutes for the machine to do all the pieces, and I could have done it myself faster.
Yeah. So I think I'm cutting out pieces. Do you usually cut out, when you're doing yours, do you cut like all the exterior pieces, then go back and do the lining, or do you cut out exterior and lining for that piece and then move on to the next piece?
I like to just do one material at a time. So I'll do like all my vinyl at one time, and then I'll go and do all of my lining at one time.
Yeah, that's usually what I do.
And then I like to clip them all together with the pattern pieces, or if there's those labels. I love those.
Yeah. Yes. All right, so if you guys that are watching, who has made the Teresita before and who has had it on their list forever? And what do you think about this pattern?
That is so pretty. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
Let's see. I think I have a bigger ruler.
I recently have fallen in love with cork. I think before I used like a really, I don't know where I got it from, but it just felt super flimsy and it was flaking. So it turned me away from cork. So now you got me into it from ordering from So Many Creations.
Yeah.
I love it. Now I need every color.
All of them. She's got great cork. Like that's such pretty prints.
I need to go on her website. There's so many that I want that are not available yet, that are on back order.
Oh yeah.
I get impatient.
And if you follow Jess from So Many Creations on her Instagram, her husband Eric, they do some really funny videos together.
Oh really? A husband and wife duo. Okay.
Yeah. It's so funny. They crack me up.
I need to check her out. I'm subscribed to her.
And so the body, if you are quilting the pattern, quilting the body, this lower piece here, there's a different measurement in the pattern because the quilting will shrink it a little bit. You just got to keep that in mind when you're cutting it out. Don't cut it out and say not quilting and then think, oh, I'm going to quilt it, and then your pieces aren't going to match up right.
I actually crossed that off just to make sure I didn't get confused.
Yeah. It makes you commit to this is what I'm going to do. You can't switch right through.
Do you go ahead and mark your centers too while you're cutting?
Not usually. I probably should, but I usually don't.
I never remember.
Yeah, it would be easier. Maybe I'll do that with this one. It would be easier if I did.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I'll try to remember to do every piece. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, Linda says, I finally got around to putting all my printed patterns into a folder recently. I'm on folder number 3 and have at least 300 stored on a drive.
Oh my goodness, that sounds like me. How are you storing them? I'd like to know. I just bought a bunch of little paper bins.
I got binders that I was going to do by designer.
Oh.
So like Oro Rosa Patterns are in this binder and Sonar Patterns are in this binder. So I have binders and I'm not kidding. I have a stack of patterns that's probably this high.
Oh my.
And that's where they sit, next to the empty binders.
I was just gonna ask, how many binders do you have so far?
So far I have 6 binders, and I know that's not enough. I'm like, let me at least get started. Hopefully I can get somewhere.
I have them all in folders on my desktop computer. And there's at least 40. folders.
40 folders, yeah. And then I think, what if you have to get a new computer? How do you get all those transferred over?
iCloud.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I have them in the iCloud, and I also save them on a, I don't know what it's called. I'd have to ask my husband what it is, but it's another one of those things that you can save all your stuff on, so you're not using all your memory on your computer.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing is called. I have one of those.
I just recently got a, what's it called? An external hard drive.
Yes, one of those.
Okay. Yeah, I got it for my videos, my tutorial videos, because it was sucking up all the memory on my computer. So I have to, after I do them and publish them, I have to move them off the computer.
Yeah, that's exactly why I ended up having to do that, because my computer was like, hey, you can't do this.
Yeah.
No, I need to do this. What are you talking about?
Don't tell me no.
I asked my husband, I was like, we have this computer that I can't upload things on. Why? What's wrong with it? And he was like, no, it's just because the computers don't come with memory anymore. You got to buy all that. Well, hey, thanks.
Right. Oh, great. Awesome.
Spend more money.
Top and bottom. Yeah. It's always neat to me to make other designers' patterns. Because for one, for me, it's like a mental break. You know, I don't have to think about my own patterns. And it's also inspiring because I see like, oh, that's how that person made that, or that's how they constructed that. Like, that's really cool. Like, it's like a refreshing, almost like a, I don't know, palette cleanser. That might sound weird, but
I don't think it's
something
weird.
that's like a refresh. Like, it gets me thinking of new things.
I don't think it's weird at all. One day I'll have a pattern. I always talk about it and think about it.
You should totally do it. I'll be a tester for you if you need it.
Yes, I would love that. I may be asking you, please help me. I have no idea how do I make this work. I'm like, I don't want to bug her because she does her own stuff.
No, you're totally good.
I'm like, she has the experience, so I could totally use her help.
Yeah, I'd love to help.
You're the best. I think I've confused myself with my own writing over here.
I've decided that if I ever get to a point where I can hire people, I'm going to hire people to cut and interface all my fabric projects.
Yes, that's my least favorite part. Cutting out all the stuff.
Yeah.
Or like ironing everything down.
Yeah.
It's not very fun either.
Yes.
Thank goodness for waterproof canvas, because then you don't have to interface any of that stuff.
Right. Especially for this one, like, because I want to make this like a travel, like a toiletry bag. Like, waterproof is perfect for the inside anyway.
Yes.
Like, and I don't have to interface. It's a double win.
This is perfect for traveling.
It is. Let's see.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I've got all my little labels cut out, and they're all to the side. So I'm like looking for.
I don't know where my labels went. They're around here somewhere. Body. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, Dalva's she's sending her printed patterns to binders with sheet protectors. That's what I wanted to do, but I'm doing, like for each pattern, I have it printed out. And if there's pattern pieces, I've stuck them in, like between some of the pages, stapled them, and then I put all of that together in one sleeve. I need to do individual sleeves, but that's so sheet protectors.
That's smart. Should do that.
Yeah, that's what Linda said too. She said her printed ones are in large binders and the downloads are in an external hard drive. Oh, Rhonda says she's going to be doing binders by bag type.
Oh.
That's a neat idea. Because then you could be like, I need a wallet, or I need a small crossbody, or whatever. And then you can just flip through that style. I like that idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Sometimes I think I'd like to, like this back panel on this bag, like you put your label on the back, right?
Yeah.
Like that would be a really neat thing if you wanted to like embroider something, even like your monogram or something. That would be
Did you put yours on the front, your tag?
I did. Yeah, I have a metal one.
Okay, where did you get yours made?
Alibaba.
Really?
Yeah, I got this. I used the same company that Saya used.
Because I've been trying to do all of that, but I don't know if I don't know. They want a lot of money for bag tags that I was like not expecting.
I think K&A just did one too. Like they're doing like a thing where you can order metal bag tags from them.
Okay. I need to check that out.
Yeah, check with them because you have to. The thing is, you have to get the mold. Like you have to buy the mold for them to make them.
Okay.
The company that I ordered from, you had to get a minimum of 100 per color. I was like, well, this will probably last me forever, but.
Well, they told me 500. That's why I was like, that would just outlive me.
Yeah.
I don't need 500 tags. That's why I was like, okay, I need to look somewhere else because that's crazy.
Yeah, I can send you the link to the person that I used.
Yes, thank you. I would appreciate that.
Yeah.
I love my cork labels, but sometimes I think you need a good metal tag.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I am done with my vinyl.
Let's see.
Just double checking. I'm not doing the strap because acrylic chain strap. Yep.
I just need to do my exterior back panel real quick, and then I'm done with the exterior.
I got an order yesterday, and it, printed vinyl, and you could still smell the ink. Like it was a pretty strong smell when you open it. When you open the bag, and of course Jake, my dog, is all interested in what it is. He won't let it go. So, I open it up and I pull it out and he sticks his nose right in it. And then he's like, achoo, achoo. He's like 5 times in a row. And then he left and like went to lay down like, oh no, that was not good.
Oh my goodness. Do you air them out in the garage?
I should. I haven't, but it might not be a bad idea.
That's what I do. I unroll them and hang them on a hanger out in the garage for like a couple of days because sometimes they smell so bad.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. It's just the ink they use or something.
Just a weird, really stinky odor.
Yeah. And probably having it all rolled up doesn't help either. You know, because the smell can't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's true. Very strong. Done with this exterior here.
Do you cut like on waterproof canvas? Do you layer it like I need 2 of the pattern piece A? Like, I'll just double it and I'll cut them both at the same time.
Yes, I do. This one, this big gigantic one, Mary. This one is a if it's this one, it's 6.5 by 24.5. It's from Creative Grids. I think Mormino also has this size in rainbow gradient if you like that, but I like that this has like the grips on the back of it so it doesn't slide everywhere. I think I got it from a quilting shop.
I like that.
But I love this ruler. I'm a Creative Grids fan. That's pretty much all I have really, just because I like the grippiness in the back.
I was telling you earlier that on that side of the sewing room up here, it's all windows, and I have this one smaller size. This is the gradient glittery one.
Oh, it's pretty.
From Mormino.
It's so pretty, but does it slide around or does it have grippy?
It doesn't have grippy things. It does slide a little bit. And if I'm, depending on, like, if I have the shades open, because of the glitter, like, sometimes I can't see what I'm doing. Because it's sparkly. Like, I love it. It's so pretty, but it's so sparkly. And I'm like, you know, I can't see what's going on.
Yeah. It's very pretty, though. I saw them at SME in Orlando, but I just feel like it would distract me.
Yeah.
I have a hard enough time as it is measuring things out. I don't want to add to that. This is so big.
I know, that's what I was thinking too. Mine's like draped over the chair over there.
Yes, mine too. It's so big. I probably should have cut off some pieces, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I guess that's why you have these, right? Your pattern weights, paper weights, or whatever.
Okay, what do you use for pattern weights?
I ordered.
I need to get some.
They're super heavy. I got them off Etsy.
What are they?
They're just wood.
Okay.
They come in a set of 4.
Okay.
I've just been putting stickers on them.
Oh yeah, that's cute.
So, and they're really heavy.
Okay.
But Etsy, I'll find the link and send it to you.
Okay. Yeah. I saw I know I've seen some that are like metal looking, and then somebody just posted, I can't remember where, but they got off of Amazon, they're glass.
Oh.
Did you see those? I think they're originally used for canning pickles or something. I don't know, something. I don't do that, so I'm not sure. But you put all the stuff in the jar, and then you put this glass weight on top of it, and I guess it like helps it to pickle or whatever it does.
Oh.
I was like, I never thought about that, but they said they were really heavy, and that style has like it had like a little knob on the top. Like,
sounds pretty.
That could be interesting too.
It sounds pretty, but I don't know about you guys, but I'm very clumsy. That'll probably end up broken on the floor.
Right. Well, that's why I had to get this metal. It's a towel thingy, a towel holder.
Oh yeah. Wait, zipper jig.
For my zipper jig. Yeah, because I had the kind that was 3D printed. And just in working and stuff, I accidentally went like that and knocked it off. And it busted. First time knocking it on the floor, it busted. I was like, okay.
That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all the time dropping things or losing things.
Yep. I also need to pay attention because I often get the height and the width mixed up as I'm cutting. If I'm not really paying attention,
I do the same thing.
I'm like, oh, that's sideways.
Do you keep all your little tiny scraps?
Usually, yes.
Me too.
Just in case. And then I end up never using it and have a gigantic scrap.
I like to use them to like test my tension.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll be glad to put this giant thing away. This giant sheet of waterproof canvas.
I know mine's on the floor. There's so much of it. And it's heavy.
It is, yeah. Okay.
I just put a new blade on here. What is going on? There we go. That's pretty. Let's see. I like the neon yellow rulers too. I forget who makes it, OmniGrid or something.
Yeah, that's the one. This one that I'm doing. OmniGrid.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I love those too. They're great.
Yeah, it doesn't have the grips though. This one doesn't anyway.
Hold on tight.
Yep. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I'm pulling on it one side and I get to the other end and the ruler.
Yeah,
moves.
that slides. I hate that. That drives me crazy.
Okay, I have cut. I don't know what I'm doing here.
You got extra pieces?
Huh?
Do you have extra pieces?
No, I've cut the same piece twice and it's not right. It's not the right measurement. I'm like, what in the world?
You know how they say measure twice, cut once?
Yes.
Well, I am one of those people that measure like 10 times because I just feel like it takes me a while. I don't know why I'm slow.
I'm like, I'll be able to use those smaller pieces, but still, it's like, I don't like cutting pieces just for fun.
Me neither.
All right, let's try.
1, 2.
Oh, let's see.
Okay.
I'm gonna get it this time.
You got it.
Yay. The right size. I'm not interfacing my vinyl. Are you interfacing your, besides the fleece for the, or the foam for the quilted portion? None of the vinyl I'm interfacing.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do just the cork.
I guess I should take that back because there is a stabilizer, top and bottom stabilizer piece. So I will interface that, but the other piece I won't.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the top and the bottom still with the fusible fleece.
Oh yeah.
I like the structure that the Decaville light gave it, but I don't mind my bags being a little squishy.
Right. Especially if you're packing for a trip.
Yes, especially so it can go in a suitcase and be squished.
All right, let's see here. How's your weather been?
It has been, it's warming up. Thankfully, today will be like, I think it's going to be close to 80. Same thing with tomorrow. Tomorrow will be like 84.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to that. How about your weather? Is it still snowing?
No, actually, yesterday it was 76. That's what it hit that at the airport. And we're normally like in the 50s right now.
Oh.
So we have yesterday and today nice warm weather, but you know, when it gets warm, that this early, it usually means storms. Like it's, you know, just prime weather for bad weather.
Yeah. Ugh.
So we've got 70s today, and then tomorrow it drops back down to the 50s, and I think we're supposed to have some storms come through tomorrow also. So as long as they're not severe, it's okay.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. The weather. My daughter keeps asking me, when is the cold weather going to be gone? Because she keeps talking about how the what's the groundhog, you know, saw the shadow, so spring should be over now.
Right.
So I'm like, no, it just doesn't work like that.
I wish.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I wish. I don't mind it being cooler, but I'm not really looking forward to 100-degree humidity.
Exactly.
I don't like it.
Yeah, that's what, like, 60s and 70s, I love that kind of weather.
Me too. I don't like going to the mailbox and you're like sweating just from walking 20 feet.
Right. Yeah, like I used to think, you know, I grew up in Michigan. I used to think, ooh, we have bad humidity here. And then I moved to Tennessee and it was like, no. It doesn't have bad humidity compared to the South.
Forget doing your hair.
Right. I mean, that's why all the Southern pictures have like big hair because it's all like, that's what it does when it's humid. It just freezes right out.
And it doesn't matter what if you buy products that say, oh, you know, it's gonna anti-frizz. No, that's a lie.
Yep. Forget it. Yep. So it's like ponytails or buns or something.
My hair is always up, usually.
We have cicadas coming here too. Have you ever had those?
What is it?
Cicadas.
Do I have those? Those are those really loud things at nighttime, right?
Yes.
I don't.
But they're all the time.
Oh,
It's
I
like,
don't know.
it's like a 13-year brood or something. I think it's a 13-year. So they come out.
Oh,
When it's warm, they'll come out and it's terrible. They're so loud. I mean, it's so loud. Like you could be inside your house, everything closed. It sounds like you're sitting outside because it's so loud. And then they're just dumb. Like they just fly around.
oh my.
They fly around. They can fly right into you. Like they don't have a sensor or radar or whatever to know that there's something there. So they'll just fly right into you. So you're like
Okay.
bombing while you're trying to go get them.
I would not like that. I don't think we have those. We have like those no-see-ums. You ever heard of those?
Yes, I don't like those either. We don't have those here, but I don't like those.
We have them and we hate them. We live on a preservation, so we get like the frogs and tons of birds. All the birds come here. And I just learned when we moved here, there's a thing called pig frogs. You guys ever heard of those? Apparently there's a thing called pig frogs because I thought, yeah, pig frogs.
I've never heard of that.
Me neither. I thought that we had like boars or something back there.
Yeah.
But then we learned that they're pig frogs. Like, okay. We learned something new.
Anything different?
They're just big.
Okay.
I've never seen them, but they sound, it really sounds like in the backyard, it sounds like there's dinosaurs back there and frogs. Or pigs, not frogs, pigs. But sometimes the birds sound like dinosaurs.
Wow.
It's weird.
I think I'm done with my lining.
Yeah, I'm done with my lining. All I need to do now is all the stabilizer.
Yeah, me too.
This is going to be pretty. Oh my goodness. Yes. Oh, that's pretty. All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. On the stabilizer and the foam. So if you guys joined us for our first live for the double zip clutch?
Double zip clutch.
Yeah, from Sonar. Make sure you post pictures of that in our group, in our Tuesdays with Kath and Jess group, before or by next Monday, I would say. Because we're going to be doing a live draw during our Tuesday live. And that will be for one person who submits their photos, and make sure you're subscribed to both Jess's channel and my channel. Then we're going to be pulling that name and someone's going to win a gift card to Sonar.
Yes.
And you can use that gift card for anything, patterns or some of her finished items. She's got project kits, she's got hardware. She's got a lot of cool stuff.
Her website's a little different, but I had a hard time navigating trying to find hardware and stuff.
Yeah, that's a little trickier to find.
Are you doing stabilizer on the, what is that called? The top trim?
No.
Okay, I didn't do it on my first one. So I didn't think I was gonna do it on this one.
Yeah, because it's so skinny.
Yeah, it's very, very thin.
Let's see here. And I'm going to be attaching this is fusible foam. I'm going to attach that to my body. Not my body, the bag body. And then I'll quilt it, and then I'll post it in our Tuesdays with Kath and Jess, so you guys can see. And maybe I'll post pictures of the panel with the different strap options, and so you guys can vote and tell me which one you like the best with the bag.
Yeah, I want to see. I'm excited to see the blue with the hot pink.
Me too. All right. And I'm using Decoville Heavy for my top and bottom stabilizer.
What did I use? I used Decoville Light last time. It's pretty good. I don't think I have any Decoville Heavy. I think I just have scraps. I need to get some.
Oh yeah.
Next one. Here we go. It doesn't take long to cut this stuff out.
It doesn't really.
I think I'm done.
Are you done? I'm
I need to.
I'm doing my top and bottom stabilizer, and then I've got connector stabilizer.
Are you stabilizing the back panel?
No, I don't
think I
no. We don't do that, right? Back panel.
I think so. It's well, I guess it does say if you're
using a thin exterior.
Thin exterior, but since I'm using cork, I will skip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have all the things. Yeah, that's gonna be pretty. Anybody else's interfacing look like this? Just roll it back up.
Yes.
This sounds expensive. I don't want to lose any of it. You
I have
keep these little pieces.
like facing scraps.
Yes.
I'll just, like Frank-infuse it together sometimes.
So many things. You could use it for rivets and stuff.
Yeah. Yes. Yep. All right. I have one more piece.
Yeah. We are good.
Evelyn Brittany said, good morning from California.
Well, hello. Thanks for joining us. Sunny and cold. Well, hello, Miss Mary. 75. That sounds nice. Yeah.
That might be my favorite temperature.
Yes.
Mid-70s.
I love it when it's a beautiful day outside.
Yes.
You don't have to wear sleeves, or you can just be comfortable.
Yep. We were going to go out and eat outside yesterday because it was so nice. We thought, oh, let's just take advantage and go somewhere where we can eat outside. But the time hasn't changed yet. So it was dark by 5:30 it was getting dark already. So we didn't.
And then cooling down.
Yeah. All right. I think I have all my pieces cut.
Yeah, I think I'm ready. I've got all of mine. I'm just kind of putting, I gotta find my labels. I put them some.
This was the other thing I was going to show you. I got these little woven labels.
Those are adorable. Where do you get those made?
So they're fold over labels. I got them from, sorry, there. So you open it up. Ah, there we go.
That's perfect.
So like just to put in the seam. So this is what I'm going to use for this bag. I'm just going to put it in the seam somewhere on the inside.
That's perfect.
But I got them from Lauren.
Oh.
The more we know, there's you can contact her, and there's a person, Josie, that I worked with to get these, and she can do whatever you want, whatever style you want, whatever size you want, colors. She was great.
Right on top of that rose.
Yes. And they were not expensive.
I'm writing that down right now because that is cute.
Yeah, they're really cute. Because sometimes I don't want a huge label. Like I want my logo, but I don't want it to be like a central point on something I'm making. So I'll just stick that there. It's perfect.
That's the same for me. That's how I was using the that twill with the little lobster.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
What's happening?
You got fireworks.
I was like, what is that? It's happening again. What is?
Yep. Well, it's thumbs up that time. Fireworks this time.
Oh. Okay, don't mind me, you guys. What was I talking about? Oh, the twill with the lobster thing.
Yes.
I love using that on bags if I can.
Yeah.
Or if I remember to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just got some of that, but I have not used it yet. But it looks really nice.
It's very nice. I love it. I wish there was a little bit more spacing though in between like your logo, because I feel like I have to go in and cut off into the logo to make it work into the seam.
Oh yeah.
So I think when I make it next time, I'm going to ask if they could just part it maybe like another ½ inch or so I don't have to keep cutting into the logo part.
Right. That shouldn't be that hard to do, I wouldn't think.
I don't think so. I'll just have to make a request. I still have so much of it left.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't need to order more yet. Not just yet.
Not yet.
That's funny. All right. Well, I think we're done, guys.
Yeah, I think that's it. That was fun.
Yeah, that was just an hour, so that was really good. We'll see how long it takes us to sew it up next week.
Probably longer than it took me initially, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Especially the binding part.
Yeah. Well, hopefully people will join us next week too and give us tips and
yes, come with tips. Help.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm going to be using waterproof canvas, and this honestly feels it's very thin. It's not like the waterproof canvas like this that you would order from her.
Yeah.
It's not this thick material. This is super thin, like a ribbon.
That's what I was going to say. It's like a ribbon.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. All right. Well, I guess that's all. That's all for today.
Linda, you'll have to join us and make it.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We appreciate you guys.
You. Don't forget to come to our Facebook group and our Instagram. So it's Kathy. It's Tuesdays with Kath and Jess. We made that. So both of them. It's the same for Instagram too, right? Or is it just Tuesdays with Kath?
It's the same. Yep, it's the same.
Yes. So join and come make with us next week. We'd love to see what you make.
Yes, for sure. And we will be in next week's video. We'll be live drawing the winner again for the video from last month, and we'll be announcing what the pattern is that we're going to be doing next after this one.
So exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you later.
Have a good day, everyone. Thank you for joining.
Bye.